See, we just turned it off and back on, so, for us it's like, we never left.
We never left.
Okay, I'm going to my question list on my old phone. Please ask Miss Lizzie, when is she going to do another video? I really miss her videos, and I check often to see if there's no latest videos.
Okay. This past year, Zanny has been terribly sick, and I really couldn't concentrate on much other than her. And she kept getting sicker and sicker and sicker, and I just couldn't. So, on the 1st of August, I had to put her down. So it's just been really a hard thing for me to go through. But as soon as I can get my head right, I will make a video. Because right now, I can't. I mean, when I'm at home, I cry a lot because she's not there. And, that's the biggest reason.
Okay. Billy Malcolm, and I know somebody else asked us about this, the question. We want to know any possible romantic interests.
Hell no. No. Unless Jason Momoa is on that list, or
he's married.
Yeah.
Me and her both have been the type of people we don't have to have relationship. I've never had to be one that had to have a boyfriend. Never have.
No, not to survive. No.
Yeah.
I can take care of myself.
So our answer to that really isn't, because the one person asked about us why are y'all single? By choice. Really, by choice.
Yeah, it is by choice. I mean, it's one of those things where maybe later on in life,
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm 50.
Maybe you'll be one of those people who get married like 85 in a nursing home.
Yeah, that's me right there.
What do we got here? Katie asked, if you were a mad scientist, what scientific experiment would you run if money and ethics weren't an issue? How to cure diseases.
Yep.
Any disease.
That would be my answer.
Yeah. That's my answer.
Because if you had to eat something, I would eat it to make this disease. My mom and dad would still be alive. Zanny would be alive. On and on and on. If you have something that's going to cure illnesses.
Okay, she had a few questions. If you were arrested and your mugshot showed up on the internet with no explanations, what would your friends and family assume that you had done? I think they would just be shocked.
Yeah.
They'd be like, what? Because I don't think they would assume anything, really.
Back in the day, my dad would have. No, he wouldn't have, because he didn't know I drank. So.
We are so boring.
Oh, boring.
Let's see. Would you rather have 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? I want 100 duck-sized horses. Could you imagine having that many horses?
That would be cute.
You could just take them along in your car and have a car full of horses going for a ride down the road.
That would be great. But
can you imagine looking in your backyard and see all these little tiny horses running around?
But a horse-sized duck would be a little problem.
That'd be big. Could you imagine? I want little tiny horse turds like this from a little tiny horse, and not a big giant duck turd from a horse-sized duck.
Yeah, that would not be funny. Or fun, or anything.
Would you rather be able to speak to animals or every language in the world? Oh, animals. By far, animals.
That's not even... Yeah, animals.
Because I so really want to know what my cat's thinking about half the time.
Well, right now she's pissed at me.
Why?
Because I took her spot. I pet her for a minute and she went over there and laid down like, F you, Lizzie.
Jane asks, where do you both see yourself 10 years from now, and what do you think you'll be doing?
Well, 10 years from now...
You'll be 60.
This would be it. I'd be 60. Dear God.
And I'd still be in my 50s. Ha ha! 10 years. I think by then we will have... Because we have a plan at some point in the future to sell out our toilet business for our retirement. So I don't really know what I'd be doing.
10 years from now. I don't know. I mean, like, we're boring.
It seems so far away, yet the last 10 years have gone so fast.
I know.
Yeah.
50.
Sorry we were lame at your answering your question,
Yeah.
Jane. What's the longest road trip y'all have been on together? The one where we went down to Nashville, then we cut across to Arkansas, then we cut up through Missouri. That's the biggest one we've ever been on.
Big.
We were
gone for 12 days.
We were gone for 12 days. We were gone a long time that time. But but we've gone on many other trips. We've gone to Chattanooga. We've gone to Nashville a second time. Did we go to Chattanooga twice? We went to Atlanta. We've gone to we used to be travel buddies because I used to always say, I have to get a hotel room. I have to use gas in my car. Get in the car.
Yeah.
Just get in the car. Yeah. I used to always call her my luggage.
Yeah. Baggage.
How'd you two meet? We already answered that one. And that's it. One person who said their favorite video was the one What the Hell video.
Oh my gosh.
And if we would...
I still laugh.
I know. That's why I keep it on my classics so I can watch that. And sometimes I'll get to the camel one and fast forward to when the camel came in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the camel's so funny. And classics, if you watch the video called Look Out for the Camel or That Damn Camel or something about the camel.
Damn camel.
Just watch it and if you fast forward a little bit, you'll see where the camel's walking towards us and comes right in Lizzie's window.
Like literally. Hi there, camel.
And then he tries to steal stuff from us, and then we had shit everywhere.
And he did steal both bags of food from us.
And the woman had warned me. She goes, "Watch out for the camel." And I didn't. He was so fast. I mean, it was
we had no idea.
Shoop him
Seriously.
in. Yeah, that camel.
He came in. I could actually touch him, and then and I was going no, and he took one bag.
And I was just laughing.
It went all over me. I was laughing and coughing because I was sick. And
I think I had an emu right here. Them things are creepy.
Oh yeah, and she was going, don't, and they were going at her. And she's like, I hate emus or whatever she said.
Yeah.
But yeah, then he came in twice.
I love the drive-through. My dad hates it when I talk about them because he hates that I go through them. You're never going through one of those things again.
Why?
Because he thinks that the animals destroy my car. And there was shit all over inside. I found that food for weeks after you came home. You know. We did find the food for weeks after you came home.
I was covered in it and on my feet.
That was
and
funny.
My pants.
We went through another drive-through safari zoo in Tennessee. Remember the hotel?
I do.
It was a Motel 6, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was the worst hotel
The worst.
ever.
Like there was this much space between the beds. Have you seen me?
It was
bad.
interesting. We couldn't wait to get out of there.
No,
that one, the one where there was this much space between the bed, that was the one in Bardstown.
Oh yes.
Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't far from Pam's. You know Pam?
Oh yeah.
Shades?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The one that we went to in Tennessee was the one where the guy brought you a rollaway bed and he was pushing it with his finger.
Oh yeah.
And Lizzie's like, if he can push that bed with his finger, it is not going to hold me.
Not going to hold me. I could pick it up with one hand.
It was a very cheaply made rollaway bed.
I'm thinking in my head.
And the regular bed in the room was hard as a rock. Neither one of us slept that night. We're like.
No, I slept in the chair with my body up and upright, and then I put my feet
on the rollaway bed.
On the rollaway bed.
We were a hot mess the next day.
It was awful.
Yeah.
We had some awful experiences in hotels.
Yeah, them were the two worst though.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two were the worst hotels.
Yeah. Man.
I will never stay at either of those ever again.
No. No.
I have no more questions. That was all the questions there were.
Well,
We can just chit chat.
chit chat.
We really have nothing to chit chat about.
Today we went to see Joni and Larry.
Yeah. We took payroll to the shop. We never saw Billy.
No. I wanted to see Billy.
He was nowhere to be found. I think he was inside because the garages were open and it had been rainy, and I think he was in there somewhere. You could tell he'd been around because there was goat poop everywhere. And those little tiny round turds.
Good old goat poop.
Yeah.
And yesterday we had dinner with Grandma.
They see a clip of that in the video yesterday. I'm going to say yesterday because this will...
Yeah.
The last video you watched had a clip of our food. We just ate some leftovers for dinner tonight.
Yes.
And we'll probably have leftovers tomorrow before we take her home. Because we take the big journey back down to Indiana tomorrow.
Sorry. I just yawned.
Like, we've been yawning all day.
All day.
All day. Because it was rainy and crappy this morning. We got up. Dad made biscuits and gravy. We all ate and we all went back to bed and let down.
I couldn't go to sleep.
I think I dozed off for like a half an hour.
And Stacy was like, "Are we ready to leave?" And I'm like, "I didn't even sleep yet." That's all I was thinking.
Yeah, and that was like at 12:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got out, got our running done. Saw Larry and Joni, came home.
Yeah. So it was a good trip. You know?
Yeah.
I get away. I love my people. You know?
And we love her sometimes.
Well, if I'm going to be honest, okay? I love her sometimes too. No.
No.
We're like sisters.
Yeah. Lizzie is part of our family.
Kat is behind you and under your wheelchair.
Oh, she's alright.
Okay.
I'll be sitting here doing work and all of a sudden she'll bump the back of my legs and I'm like, Kitty, what do you want?
Hi, kitty. Come here. Come on.
Don't tap the herps.
Oh, I didn't. Come
Okay.
on.
Kitty had a little tiny herp right. You see it right there? We're pointing to it.
Right there. Come on.
It's dry, but I gotta get a wet rag and try to get it scrubbed off of there.
Come on.
She's not happy because we moved her bed and all her spot is being invaded, and she is wondering what the hell is happening.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little. Or not.
She just ran. We're at 13 minutes. Woo, woo, we made an actual long video.
Yay!
We went live last night, but on Facebook, and I didn't say that. I told people we were going to go live, but I think some people assumed on YouTube. I have never gone live on YouTube. I don't even know how that works. Do you know how it works?
No.
Maybe we'll test it after this, just to see what it does. All right, but everybody, these are all the Stacy Lizzie vlogs you're getting.
That's it. Right
We're
now.
done.
And I will make one as soon as I can. Okay.
Yeah. When you get back from Peggy's, just make one talking about your trips.
Yeah.
You got fun stuff to talk about. Talk about Kentucky, talk about Michigan, talk about Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Just a whole long, this is where I was, this is what I did. I went on a speedboat. I didn't die. Hey!
And, I'm going to Peggy's. I'm leaving there on Friday.
Yeah.
They're
We take her
taking
home
me-
tomorrow. Thursday,
I go to group and then got to get a whole bunch of shit done. And then Peggy's coming to get me on Friday.
and then when they bring her back a week and 2 days later, we're going to meet them at Lizzie's and go out for dinner so I can see Peggy and Beth Ann. And Lizzie and Dad and I are all going to have dinner together.
Yes.
So that will be fun. But
Yes, it will.
we're going to say goodbye.